What is smoking, Canna family? It is your host, Dustin, with two buds and a jar. And today, guys, since I've had so much upgrades and different things happening inside my grow room, I wanted to take you on part two of the grow room tour from Two Buds and a Jar. This is my hobby and passion room. Don't judge too harshly, but we're going to go check it out. All right, guys, going down the hallway, we're going to enter my grow room. So once we get back here to the security camera right here, we're going to enter the garden. Let's check it out. Immediately get some light on here, Canna family. Should for them some things, you know. But we got the security system, which runs right here. It's on that window over there, and also we're going to have that security camera put right into the tent because it'd be cool just to check it out. But we got the VPD chart right there. We got the spoon to mix the nutrients. We got a little periodic table of cannabis going on. Every size jar you can imagine, from small ones, large ones, skull ones, every type of mason jar, bigger mason jars, smaller mason jars, larger mason jars. We got mason jars for days here at Two Buds in a Jar. Got the bud trimmer down there, which we did a video on. Amazing device. I highly recommend it in your garden. It will save you a shit ton of time. And then moving right down here, we got some nutrients. We got pH technology. We got some Fox Farms. We got True Labs technology. We got some Marriage Grow flower and veg nutrients. We got some Great White. A lot of money in nutrients down there, but that's just the little rack that holds the things that keeps all this place together and stuff growing. Then you got your watering jug right down there. This is how I take care of my water. I hook this into a tray right here. As you guys can see, I will grab it, and I put a riser on it right there. And the fabric pot, as you can see, it's a 5-gallon AC Infinity. I have 10 of those, but right now we're only using 3 in the grow. We'll get into that in a minute. But for simple water, I use this right here. It sucks up all the water. Then I go empty it simply into my toilet. So put that there. As you can see, we got the Happy Frog Fox Farm soil. There's the wall to my tent, don't mind that. We got the AC Infinity dry rack, which is amazing if you have several strands you've grown, or if not, you can just fill it up and it has ample amount of space, and you can always push it up, put some clamps on it to get it up and out of the way when you are not using it. Mine's screwed into a support beam, so that way it can hold itself up, won't come in here and it's down on the floor. But right here we got the Thermaforge by AC Infinity. It's kicking, keeping the heater going, and that's all it is, guys. It's a growing tent heater that's controlled by a panel and controlled by my phone. I control my whole grow with this here phone that I'm actually recording on, Canna family. Got the AC Infinity, of course, pH pen, and then you got the outtake going out. Finally, I got to get something for my window right here where I can fit the tube, so I got to get a fitting for that. But anyway, that's a new update when I do that. But here's the panel. It reads your VPD, your humidity, trying to get a good shot. There we go. Your VPD, your humidity, and your heat. So it keeps track of all that with probes inside of here that you'll see dangling. But here's through the window, Canna family. Check it out. We're going to go ahead and pop the tent open. So let's do that. Then we'll check out the grow. Now, if you guys seen the short earlier, I showed you guys how they're doing. But here they are. Now in here, you got the Thermaforge. Right there, you got the Cloud Forge right here. It comes with several hoses. You can even put it outside and run a hose inside to your tent. But right now, I just got this going, and it's going to kick on right now, which is fine. You guys can see this beast in action. Look at that. It's like, whoa. We're going to move that a little bit away from the light, even though the light can take it. There we go. That's amazing. Works beautifully. But as you can see, the mimosa cakes are absolutely loving it. They are doing great. Sorry about the humidity, guys. But we also got CO2 jugs in here, 4 of them. As you can tell, we got 2 AC Infinity fans blowing, which is hooked up to the panel. We got 817%. That needs to go up in here, but it's because the door's open with CO2. You got your outtake and your carbon filter, which is sucking everything up and blowing it out here. So this is quite the setup. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Now you guys know I use an SD 44 400 watt adjustable AC Infinity light, and everything I use is AC Infinity. I'm going to get a trellis net too, a 4x4 trellis net to put these girls in as they get into flowering, and I got to get it from AC Infinity. I just try to get all their stuff because it fits their tents so nicely, and everything hooks to this panel and my phone, and I can control it, and it makes growing a lot more simpler, especially when you're doing it for content like we are. It keeps the grows just perfect every time. So we're going to go ahead, close this up, show you guys a few more things. Zevos are very important to have. We went over those. They have a sticky pad, no chemicals. Keep them in there because during summer sometimes a bug can get in here, you know, through the screen. If it's a small bug, whatever, this will attract it, stick it to something that you can just easily remove and replace, and it attracts bugs too, that with that blue light, and it keeps your grow room lit at night. Anyway, I got my trim bin there. You got your germination station. You guys remember this. Put this together. It has a grow light heating mat. This you can keep clones in or grow your plants up to here. It's relatively very large, as you guys can see. So I use this just for the room temp and humidity. It's 68 in here, 46% humidity. You know, that really doesn't affect my tent too much, and stuff's blowing out and not being sucked back in. I have to get an intake. These are just all my tools, everything. My genetics, I'll show you guys. I know you guys have, in the comment section below, has been telling me a lot about, you know, genetics, but as you guys can see, clear down to there, this is a humidor. Keeps it the right temperature and humidity in here so it don't affect my seeds. But at the same time, I got quite a bit of genetics and just strands to grow for you guys. And then I'm going to go seed shopping. But when I do, I'll ask you guys some I should pick up that you guys think is gas. So I also got a dehumidifier in here. I got my little mat for my chair that, you know, turns into a circle. The chair goes on, makes it easier to roll around. But we use that when we shoot. I just leave it in here because I like to hang out in here. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. I hang out in my grow space. I got my old dehumidifier there. It's for more of a house and a room than it was for a grow tent. That's why I had to get the CloudForge, but it's drying out right now with the dehumidifier. This thing dries out 1,800 square feet. It was about $200. It's really nice. I highly recommend it if you need a dehumidifier in your house or grow space. This thing has been running strong, and it holds up to a gallon of water. You just pull this out, go dump it, put it back in. It'll activate it again, turn it back on. You can put settings on how much your humidity. You can have a timer for how long you want it on or off. But give you guys a slow 360 look of the grow room. Tell me what you think down in the comment section below. Keep in mind, I am working with minimal space, even though this is a larger room, but my growing hobby ended up, as you can see, taking and consuming it. I definitely want to get a little more organized than what I am. Pretty organized at the moment, but get things a little more organized and better looking in here. And then we can do some videos in here once it's nice and set up. More better, I think, and not so dull, you know. So right now, as I got is a VPD chart and periodic table of cannabis. Not a whole lot going on in this room besides the main attraction, Canna Family. which I didn't even talk about. It's a Cloud Lab tent from the Cloud Lab series of AC Infinity. And the thing's huge. So if you put a wall here, you got a 2x2 space. So it's 4x4. But if you take that wall out that's right there, you now have a 5x5 grow tent and some shelving units you can use while you're growing, like I do in here. As you can tell, the shelving unit, that part right there is all usually closed off. As you can see, that first black strap right there will hold the wall all in place. But I need the space. I can't afford to be growing in a 4x4 space, always grow bigger or grow in bigger tents. I am a bigger dude, so it's easier for me to applicate and work around in there. I always say, if I can't get my grow tent move around comfortably, I don't want it. That's just easier for me to do. I do apologize. I got the window open. There's a lot of humidity coming in here, but this was just a quick update, guys. Wanted to show you guys just all what I'm doing, all what I've been up to in this grow room. This is the second tour of the grow room. Now, when things change drastically in here, we'll be doing another video, which there's some things to come for this room. It is the content room, and my house has become the content house. It's a lot of content that gets shot in this house with YouTube. But with that being said, Canna family, enjoyed the tour. You know, hope you guys check stuff out. Maybe stuff you might want to do to yours. Maybe get a rack, you know, to put your nutrients on, or maybe organize. Hopefully it's just inspirational for you guys to like clean stuff up or get stuff organized, or maybe buy some things that you don't have. You know, I just hope it's inspirational in some way, Canna fam. And the lights in here are very bright, even though they're fixture lights, not grow lights. And then you got the grow light. Just got to wear some sunglasses, Canna fam. But I just wanted to show you guys around my room, have you guys check it out. This room will evolve. There will be a lot more cooler stuff going on it. Who knows, there might be a second tent at one time in here. We might just do some things. We got a lot of things planned for Two Buds in a Jar. Speaking of, if you've made it this far, we will be going live Monday at 5 o'clock. We usually shoot 3 to 4 videos. So you guys will have 3 to 4 videos once a week come out. They'll all come out. You'll have 4 different videos to watch. You'll have shorts throughout the week to watch, and we will be doing a live stream where we'll be talking to you guys. We also have merch coming, so we have that. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We're just behind the scenes, like little worker ants, getting it together for you guys, so you guys can enjoy it at home. So, with that being said, my name is Dustin from Two Buds in a Jar. Keep smoking. We are at 1,253 subscribers, Canna family. That is fucking crazy. I never would have thought. Never would have thought. I always thought we'd be at least 800 subscribers in our channel. When I first started, guys, I was like, 800 subscribers. That's realistic for us. But never 1,253. We're at 1,200 subscribers. We're almost at 1,300. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. You guys are awesome. We appreciate all the support, the likes, you guys sharing with friends especially. Shows other people our content. And then videos like this, I know as a person who watches YouTube, I like to get to know the people. That's why we do live streams, so you can kind of get to know the YouTubers you're watching. You know, we are genuine people. It isn't a character when we turn on the camera. It's just us, man. As you can see, my dreads are all messed up. It's just me, man. But usually they're fixed. But, you know, you're just getting us 100%. So, with that being said, I always do videos like this so you can get inside of our world, check out us as people, and, you know, understand who and what you're watching and what, you know, you're supporting. I always think that's important, especially as a YouTuber. So, with that being said, I'm not going to bore you guys too much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, I'm your host, Dustin, with Two Buds in a Jar, and you know I'm burning out. Cheers. I'll see you guys next time.